So, Serge was telling me that we have sunflowers from Moose's poo. I didn't believe it. Look. Let me turn it around. Oh my God. Hi girls. Hi. What are you doing? Are we gonna go inside? Hey, Pila. Miki. Hey. You don't mind inside? I wish I could get rid of all these trees. They're such a pain. But I also don't want to open it up. Like I don't want to open it so much that I can see past. I kind of like it a bit bushy, but they're just a pain. Look at them. So we have not been able to do anything the last week because of the rain. Because of the heat. Now the rain has finally come. It literally just started 5 minutes ago, and look. White out. Absolute white out. Can't wait for when we actually close this back area off. Another project that I might actually explain in my blog. Oh my God, look how much water. There you go, a little river fall. And this is why we have not been able to do any projects for the last couple of weeks. Because it's been so hot and we've been waiting for this rain to come along. Alright, so what are you doing today?
I've got to make a dog's road food.
Yeah.
And that's a procedure. It takes about 2 hours. Just because the dog's eating raw only.
Yeah.
You got to mix all the meat and ingredients and pack it all up and get it all together.
Yeah.
And yeah, so.
All right. Can you show me what?
Yeah.
What do they get? Or?
I can. Yep. So chicken hearts.
Yeah.
Chicken livers. Chicken giblets. Chicken necks. Chicken wings. Then we got a top up, as in let's get this chicken chunks or whatever it is, and the mince.
Yeah.
It's roux mince with taurine. That's the thing for the heart that they need, and some good old veggies. And sometimes we do have a puree, like a pumpkin puree, or have you got any left?
I do.
Speaking of that, can you get me some after?
Yeah.
Just so yeah, so pretty much mix it all in a big tub, all the small stuff.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, all the small stuff, and then pack it all up, and then at the end you just add chicken necks and chicken wings.
Yeah. And do you add any other because obviously it's raw food, so do you add any other supplements or oils or fats?
You can. You can add lard, for example. If you got like a lard or something, you can add that. You can add fish oil.
Yep.
No, fish. Yeah, like fish, like the whole fish.
And so I know here as well, we use this company for Moose's food as well, but So this is canine senior joint mix, and Misha only gets that. Is that right?
Yeah.
Or the little one gets it too?
She's got a senior. Misha gets senior. The little one gets just a health supplement.
Yep.
And they both get this one as well.
Yep. Diatomaceous earth. Yep.
So,
And why do you add that to their food?
You got to add that daily. You have to add that daily, just a supplement. So you can't really mix. Dogs get fed twice
What
a
about
day.
eggs? Do you give them any other protein? Or?
Yeah. You put eggs. So they get an egg.
Normally you get your meat from the butcher, right? But this one's from
Coles and Woolies.
Coles and Woolies just for the moment,
yeah,
right?
so the butcher normally is the you get it all from the butcher. It's just better quality, I think, and it's cheaper.
Yeah, it
when
is.
you buy it sort of from them. But normally for two dogs, for about 3 weeks, so I can get about 3 weeks. So last lot I've got 83 packets or something.
Yep.
That I've got out of the double batch.
Yep.
And that was 3 weeks dead on.
Yep.
And that's about, I think, just over $100.
Yeah, okay.
So it works out
That's
to be
actually
about
pretty cheap, though.
it works out to be about $30 a week, and it's but it's better than kibble and stuff. So mix it all in and package it all up. That's pretty much the
Good. That's tasty.
yeah. So sometimes I will, depends, like obviously not now, but when I go to the butcher, you can get a beef heart or ox heart or and they're cheap. They're probably I think it's like $4 or $5 like for a big heart.
Yeah.
And you'll buy 3-4 of them, and you cut them up as well. And
I know last time we bought the heart, I think it was. I'm okay. I can cut up things like
that's why I work with meat. Yeah, this is right. Yeah.
I think I went to cut it, and it had these tendons and sinew, and I was
I quite enjoyed cutting meat. Once you get to the hunting your own, it's a totally different ball game.
But my point is, I think that that kind of drives a little bit of what I'm doing with Homestead Soper as well. Like, you really want to go back to natural things and start removing all that excess chemical and that kind of stuff from your life. And
it's obviously not convenient because I wouldn't have to spend 2 hours and packaging and everything else. You can just pour the kibble.
Healthier, right?
But dogs got no skin issues, which we used to have issues before when they were on kibble constantly, and then itchy and redness, and then you got to take them to the vet, and then it's like a cortisone or whatever shot, and then
used to get it, remember?
Yeah, every 3 months and stuff. And ever since we changed to this, there's no issue. There's no health issue with the dogs at all. So I mean, it is inconvenient. It takes a bit of time.
It takes a lot of time.
It does, but it's this is why we do it this way. So I'll do this every double batch, and that's for 2 dogs. That's gonna make 4 meals a day, 2 a day for each one. And you'll probably get 3 weeks out of it, a couple of hours work. And if you buy a really good kibble anyway, for 2 large dogs, you'll pay more than $30 a week.
Yeah, I think we were paying for the one that we used to get them, which was in an Australian brand and blah blah blah. I think we were paying $110.
They were 20 kilo bag,
20 kilo bag, yeah.
They used to eat, and I think they used to get about 450 grams a day.
Yeah, for their weight.
For their weight and everything else. So it works out the same, but I don't know. I think
it's better.
This is better.
Yeah.
It's a bit more work, but anyway, I've got to put more stuff in.
Alright.
So it's
so that's what we do. And we do that probably every 3 weeks, you reckon? 2-3 weeks, depending on how much we get.
Yeah. So used to be. So normally it's 3 weeks. That's a double batch, but that is $100 and $110. If you do a single batch, it's half that. But we used to do a single batch when we only had 1 dog.
Yeah. And that lasted us a little bit longer.
Yeah, last year same as 2 dogs. 3 weeks. But just because it takes so long to actually. I know she's waiting for it.
She's like, maybe I'll get some snacks. Do you think you're gonna get snacks?
Yeah, because it does take so much time.
Yeah.
You might as well just do it all at once, and you can goes in a freezer in a packet, and then you just take the packet. Like you feed them in the morning. You'll feed them in the morning, then you'll feed them at night. Then at night you'll take
the next
4
day.
packets out, get a defrost. In the morning you feed them.
Yep.
2 in the morning and 2 goes in the fridge for
Let
the
me just
afternoon.
get you that pumpkin. And do you think, I think as well, that the dogs have become leaner?
Oh yeah, definitely.
They're not not that they're overweight, but they've just become leaner.
Yeah, they're definitely leaner. Definitely
Now
yeah, I need to melt that.
this is the last pumpkin from our homegrown pumpkins.
Yeah, I'll just add that.
I'll just put it in a bit of water first, and then I'll put it in the microwave. They love pumpkin in there.
Yes, no.
I'll just put these in a bit of hot water for now, and then I'll come back and I'll defrost it because it's a big, solid, thick chunk. So it should defrost pretty quickly. All finished.
Done and dusted.
Gee, there's a lot, isn't there?
There is a bit, yeah. Three
Oh,
weeks
can we
work.
just go on this side? There's better light.
About 3 weeks work.
Cool. So you've got the chicken wings and the mince. Did you get the pumpkin in?
Yep. Should have really. You really needed another one, but that's okay.
Really?
One will do.
That's
Yeah.
all right. That's the last one we've got from our
That's okay.
thing. Okay.
Okay.
Nice. Food is done.
Yeah, next 3 weeks, don't have to worry about it.
Yay!
Yay!
Any other projects today?
Maybe.
I just kind of started a project, kind of not.
Kind of.
Yeah, so you know I've been wanting to do that, like food plan for ages, like the pantry plan.
Yeah.
So I started doing that, and I was like, oh, this won't take me long, and it's going to take so long. You know why it's going to take so long? Because you've also got to work out, like, you can do it like 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months.
Mm-hmm.
But then you've also got to work out, you know, how often things can be used, how often they should be changed. You know, things like toothbrushes should be changed, you know, every 3 months you should change a toothbrush, you know, or things like that. So it's like looking at...
You don't have to do it all at once. You can always add to it.
Yeah, so I've started it. So that was what I was doing.
No.
But now my brain hurts.
Yeah, well, we'll see how we go. Depends on the weather. It's a bit humid outside. I was supposed to put a clear on the concrete outside before the paint, but I don't know. It just feels humid because if it's too humid, it stuffs it up and bubbles it up and gets all milky and stuff, and it's just and then it's a pain in the back to take it off. And so I'll see how we go. Maybe I'll just have a couple of drinks and
that's a good idea.
bit of motivation juice.
That's a
and
good
maybe
idea,
don't
to be
actually
honest.
get something done.
Well, I'll leave you to it so I can go back to staring at my screen again.
Okay, you do
But
that.
I've actually been wanting to film us doing a raw feed, not cook up, it's not a cook up, but like how we compile our raw feed.
Mm-hmm.
I've been wanting to film it for some time.
It is a bit of work, but
Mish, what do you think?
oh shit.
What do you think, Pish Pish?
I know
Come here.
what she thinks.
Come here.
She thinks she wants something. You want something?
You good?
Yeah.
You good what Daddy made you? Look.
Yeah. Mish. Sit down. Now sit down. Slowly.
Is it good? Miki,
Miki?
you good?
Miki? Speak. Good girl.
While we're waiting for Serge to finish what he's doing with the dog food, I wanted to show you what I'm planning for 2022. I'll just turn the camera on. Start again. I just had a big sneeze attack. Okay, so I've always been a bit of a food prepper, for lack of a better word, or bulk food buyer, but I've always kind of done it ad hoc. I haven't really put a lot of planning into it. So I actually signed up to this lady, Food Storage Made Easy. She's got a really good website and lots of good information, and offers a lot of free information. And she sends you, if you sign up to the newsletter, or at the time that I did, you sign up to the newsletter, you get 5 or 6 checklists for how to plan your food storage for, you know, I think 3, 6, 9, 12 months, and also meals. So that's really, really useful. So this is the sort of basics of the food storage calculator and inventory sheet I'm going to use. Obviously, I need to modify it a little bit because it's in pounds, and there's things like soybeans and lentils that, you know, that my husband and I don't necessarily eat, and things like corn syrup and, you know, powdered eggs, that kind of stuff. We wouldn't use that kind of stuff. So, but that's okay. She's still provided this really amazing free thing for you that you can use, and you can modify it how you like. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing today, because I wanted to do it last year, but I've decided I'm going to instead do it this year. I'll just change it over here and make it a bit of a bigger view. Oh my God, my hay fever. So see, basically you put the number of people, the size of your family, and you can also put the number of months that you want to plan for. So this is done, this stock standard list here on this side, this is done for a 3-month period. So obviously, if you want to do it for 12 months, you just triple it, quadruple it. And that's what you do. So that's what I'm planning to do today. I'm going to go through and make a list of all the things in here that we would get and that we would need. And then I'm going to start planning out. Looking at, so I've got a third spreadsheet, okay. These 3 spreadsheets, I'm going to put them together. You've got the food calculator in the inventory spreadsheet. You've got another one with meal plans. So you can actually, you know, plan particular meals and then know what to buy for this particular meal. So I'll do that too. And then there's a third one that I'm going to put together, which I've actually already started. I just need to combine it into a big worksheet. And it's got all the stores in Australia, you know, tuna, for example, you know, where is it? What's the normal base price? You know, in Aldi, what's the cost? In such and such shop, what's the cost, etc., etc. And then do that, and then start looking at, like, I'll grab, you know, pick 5 things, and each time I do a bit of a shop, I'll actually bulk buy those 5 things. So my aim is for January and some of February to get all this done. And then basically all the pantry items that we need, that we know that we need, it's all actually going to be purchased within the first month of the new year. And then we won't have to go and do any grocery shopping. Hopefully, fingers crossed if it works, for the remainder of the year. So currently we do get we get meat direct from a farm, and we get our veggies as part of our town co-op. So we don't need to go and get that stuff. So it's things like, you know, flour, toothpaste, toilet cleaners, household cleaners, you know, sponges, tissues, toilet paper, that kind of stuff that can stay. That's the stuff I'm going to be looking at stocking up on. So that's my plan for this ridiculously insane hot weather week, with more rain coming because it's La Niña, remember? Right, so this is the part of the spreadsheet I created. It's obviously not as fancy as the other one. So what I've done at the bottom, I've merged the calculator, the 3-month supply plan, the common food items, the non-food items, and a sample. And mine is the pricing sheet. So in the pricing sheet, it's going to have, for example, I'll just use the first one, Serena tuna. You can get it in Coles. That's the price, that's the sale price, the weight, etc. And then of course you'll have Aldi, Woolies, IGA, Amazon. I could probably put Costco on there. Where else would I buy from? A few other places, but I generally don't even use Aldi, so I don't even know why I put Aldi there. I might change it around, but I'll just quickly show you the rest of it. So this is the one from Food Storage Made Easy. So that's the name of the website, Food Storage Made Easy. You can have a look at them, and I've already started changing a little bit of this up. This has formulas in the back, which is really good. So if you change this to 12 months, if you change this to 6 months, look, it modifies everything. Or if you change it back to, let's say, 12 months, it modifies it. So basically whatever you set this for, it'll then modify it along the way. So I've already started working on that, have to keep going. And then we've got, so you know, my pricing sheet, the 3-month supply. This is the inventory tracker. This goes by meal. Okay. And then you've got common food items. So again, I'll go through that, make sure there's things on that we use all the time, and things that, you know, we don't. And non-food items. So for example, things like toothpaste, soap. I mean, we don't need soap because I make soap, right? But, you know, things like, you know, cleaners, hand sanitizers, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. And then there's the sample of the inventory tray. So that's the website, Food Storage Made Easy. Now this is my favorite place, as you know. Just have a look at this burgeoning goodness. Look. I also have, I think this is a pickling cucumber. There should be some more of those growing. Hello, happy one. Hello. I think this big one I'll be able to harvest soon. I think these are marigolds that I planted. As you can see, the garden is just thriving. We have so much growth, so much abundance. And this is not even fully decked out. So I'm just so thrilled with the garden. Mish, you wanna play? You don't like Miki, you wanna play with the ball? Hey, no jumping. You wanna play? Come on. Morning everyone and happy New Year! Yay! I've been sitting outside now for an hour and a half waiting for the dogs to go to the bathroom, and it's raining, which is lovely, but I don't understand, they've just developed this, like, not fear, but they've just developed this thing about not wanting to pee when it's raining. And it's not even raining heavily, like, oh, you can't really see. Maybe you can hear it a little bit, but anyway, I hope everyone has had a very safe New Year with whatever celebrations you're doing or have done, or maybe you're still waiting to celebrate. Yeah, this vlog seems to have gone forever. I've actually been filming it over probably a month because the heat just hit really hard. The summer heat hit really hard, and we could not do anything. Like, you could not do anything. And in between all that, every couple of days it would rain a lot. And so all of our projects have been put on hold. Other than one, there is one project that we can kind of do, but not really, because it's dependent on the weather, not directly, indirectly. So we need to, the front veranda needs to be washed and repainted after render. And Serge can't do that because you've got to do it between a certain temperature, and it can't be humid, it can't be this, can't be that. So anyway, he hasn't been able to do that project, even though he's like ready to do it. So this vlog has been short and hasn't really had all the things in there that I wanted to show because we haven't been able to do anything. So anyway, I hope everyone has had a wonderful New Year's. Thank you everyone for subscribing, for watching, for commenting, for giving you feedback, for just getting involved. And I know sometimes you know, life gets in the way and things get really busy, and this year I'm hoping to have a much more frequent upload schedule. Like I've been trying to stick to that, but it's been a little bit challenging towards the end of the year. So still continue a weekly upload schedule. I want to get the blog more furnished out. So I do have quite a few posts. I've probably got maybe around 70 or 80 posts already on there. But when I started vlogging, that kind of paused temporarily. So I want to get that back going. And I've got all these ideas for Homestead Soapery and other things that need to be done. But in terms of social media stuff, there's heaps of stuff planned for this year. So it's going to be really, really fun. So anyway, I hope you've all had a fantastic new year and are safe. And I hope this awful thing does not come into your life and you can stay safe from that too. But yeah, all the best for 2022 and we can't wait to share the rest of our year and the rest of our projects and stuff with you. So thank you for all your support up until now, and keep watching. Bye for now.